will kill the Raven first? Answers that question. Yo, crack? There will be no crack endorsements in the making of this video game, but you know, Jessica wouldn't be Jessica without ice. There's something I was gonna do. I can actually switch this to toggle. I don't mind holding it. This I want to change. I want to make the text speed ultra fast, so the text is all on the screen at once. I don't know what alter confirm button is. Performance, zoomed in. Keep all that alone. I want to see if the level up screens can go a little faster now that I sped up the text speed. Okay, you get the ant nibbler. Boom, boom. Take this. Take this. Man, at this point, just have everyone attack. Everyone has a target. Serena! You're lucky Erdrick got to go immediately after you, so it didn't matter. And that these enemies suck. Alright, yeah, changing the text speed was definitely much better. That'll keep the pace of the game intact. You're wearing Wayfarer's clothes. Do this to Jessica because she is the lowest defense. Oh wait, hang on. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I thought I saw 28 to 32. Maybe I was switching fast from like another character, like Eric or something. Let's switch it up. Use crack. Boom, boom. Nice. Take this. Boom, 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 boom. I will take my seat of defense. Done. To Eric. Even though I probably should have given it to Jessica, but they have the same. I still don't know how how stamina works. Like, I don't know the difference between stamina and defense. If stamina was HP, I would, but I don't. Regardless, it's going on Serena because she has the lowest stamina. A group of bunnycorns, deja vu. Easy crit. Bum, 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 bum. Ow. Get him, Serena. Good job. Bunnycorn D is dead. Bunnycorn C is down. They're all down. 10 XP and 5 gold coins. Yo, level 5. We're moving up in the world. Sleepy slap. You know, it does sound like a... Not the move name, but like that sounds like a move. That sounds like similar to a move Eric learns in 11. You can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bags. That said, you won't... Yeah, this is classic Dragon Quest. The bag is seemingly bottomless, but the characters have limited inventory. Yeah, I know what's up. Turns out I played, like, at least 5 or 6 of these games. 4, 5, 8, 11, this one. Yeah, I would have played, like, 5 main lines. And that's not even counting, like, spin-offs, like Treasures and Monsters, Dark Prince, and the Heroes games. Yo, the toady? A bullfrog. I thought they called you a bullfrog. I guess you're called a toady. Looked at the releases. There's nothing coming out until you're set for DK at the start of the year. Oh yeah, they're making that Ys remaster. I did hear about that. I don't know if I'm interested in it. I doubt I'll play it in January, but I don't know. I think I'm set for this year. I'm not buying anything else this year. Like, new games. Like, there's no new games coming out, and I don't think mostly just gonna be focusing on finishing everything by the end of the year, and maybe fitting in, like, a few more stuff before the year ends. Let's see. Hit the toadies. You hit the toadies? Boom, 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 ow. Easy club. Crack. Not that kind of crack, but, you know. Easy. I wish I could have changed Erdrick's voice. Or maybe Erdrick's voice is based on the answers I picked, which... a little lame when they make me pick them for all the other party members, but, I mean, I see what they were going with. Because you are supposed to, like, they're trying to insert you as Erdrick, so they wanted you to, like, they wanted to have, like, the test and then, like, oh, like a mystery dungeon-esque thing. So I get what they were going for. I win. There is a locked door up there, so I'm not sure if I can do much up there. Yo, cobwebs, is there a spider here? Not in my RPG. Oh, we, like, ended up in Allahan. That's cool. It's neat. So we're, like, in a section of Allahan? Okay, and this door is locked. They did recommend I get a thief's key. Okay, so, like, when do I get evac? I hope we get evac relatively soon. Or I wonder if it's a spell that a mage or a priest has to learn, because that's sometimes how they do it. Same for Zoom. That's how they do it in Dragon Quest IV, because I recently played that one. Drowsy attack that sends enemies off to sleep. Sandstorm? You can conjure up a sandstorm? Neat. But yeah, I'm not, no new releases for me this year. I don't think I'm gonna play that Ys remaster, but I might, depending on how my schedule's looking, maybe I'll check out the Donkey Kong game. If I'm not busy with anything else that I'd rather play. Get him. I don't think there's anything in February. But then March, the Suikoden and Remasters comes out, and that's 2 games. I think like March 6th is when the Suikoden and Remasters are released, so I want to play those. Reaches level 4. Serena reaches level 5. Good for her. Making Veronica proud. And nothing in February. March we have the Suikoden and Remasters, and then the Lunar Remasters are spring. I'm still on the... I think for those it just depends on when they release in spring. But let's assume I'm playing them. And that's about it. I hope we get some new... I hope we get some trailers. I hope we get some stuff that I can be hyped for, because there's not much. I hope at the Game Awards we get some, like, trailers, and I can start hyping myself up for some new games in the, like, new year. I hope that happens soon.
You're mine!
You're mine! Yeah, get it with the frizz. Good job. So I don't know why it's red. Does that mean, like, weak? Like you're weak to it? Maybe? That's what I would assume. Goodbye. Oh, Ease is January 7th? Bum, bum, bum. Go, go, go. I don't know why I'm going up here. I figured there might be a chest. Yeah, 36 damage. Probably good weak point. By the way, this is a lot of fighting, and going back is going to be a pain, but we're getting so many level ups and so much gold. So, I mean, it'll pay off in the long run. I have no hope for the Game Awards stuff. The Game Awards, I mean, maybe sometimes they disappoint, but, like, if nothing else, they're good for, like, game trailers. They don't always knock it out of the park, but you can count on some... You can sometimes count on some good trailers being shown there. They have probably flopped, like, once or twice in game trailers, but... There were, like, 1 or 2 Game Awards where I was, like, pleased with at least the game announcements, not so much the awards. Wow, it's too easy. These butterflies new? Or are they in like an obscure Dragon Quest game? Because I do not remember them. They're not in 11, they're not in 4, and they're not in the Heroes games. And they're definitely not in Dark Prince. They must be really obscure or new. Although I doubt... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I doubt they'd have new monsters in a remake of 3, but you never know. They have the Monster Wrangler job. So I feel like it's the perfect time to introduce some new monsters. Oh, we're like level 5, aren't we? Should look at my money. Oh, now we're level 6. We do have Draconian Quest, but I don't think I want to play on Draconian Quest right now, because one of the big things about Dragon Quest games is like, I'm at 400 gold, by the way. One of the big things about Dragon Quest games, early game, is like, they're very, I don't want to say unforgiving, but they're more about like the early games are always like, you have to like, you have to do a little bit of grinding, and you have to like, manage your inventory well, so like, I don't feel like Draconian Quest right now would be very fun. I think Dragon Quest games, the early parts of Dragon Quest games are normally like, oh, you have to like, you know, you have to spend a little bit more time battling and like getting your money and getting your equipment in check and like be ready for anything. Like, I wouldn't say they're hard, but like, you can't just rush in, I guess. Yo, mini medal. On your adventure, you may come across some shiny trinkets known as mini medals. These can be traded. Yeah, classic. I was gonna say grinding. Yeah, some of the Dragon Quest games are grindy. I'll agree to that. Dragon Quest 4 especially. Like, Dragon Quest 4, I just played through that one like a few months ago again. And Dragon Quest 4, like, because, especially with the chapter system, it's definitely one of the grindy ones early game. And it has like a few roadblocks I can think of that are like, oh yeah, you have to grind. I also like that this put me right here, though. That's good game design. Because I was actually really worried I would have to go all the way back. But nah, we're just here. But yeah, I don't know. Some Dragon Quest games are grindy. Not all of them are, but like, yeah. I don't think they're too grindy, but they definitely have some grinding involved. I think 4 mostly does. I don't think 8 is super grindy, other than like the Domagus fight. I think the first Domagus fight is like the only difficulty spike. I can think of. There might be another one, but that's the one that comes to mind. And 11 most certainly is not grindy. I think 11's like too easy in most instances. Maybe not too easy, but it's not like super difficult. Unless you're playing on Draconian Quest, but you know, that's meant to be hard. I haven't played 5 in a while. I need to play 5 again. We're gonna play Dragon Quest 5, like, that'll be the next Dragon Quest playthrough we do sometime next year. I need to play 5 again, and I also want to try 6 out, because that's the final Zenithian game, and also Terry and Carver are in it, so I want to play 6 though, but 5 is one I played, but I haven't touched it in a while. I think, like, 4 might have some periods where you have to grind. 5's weird, because, like, with 5... you have most of the game in 5, you have to rely on monsters, because, like, you don't really have many human party members early game. So I think that might have something to do with 5 being, like, difficult, I guess. You know. I want to do Dragon Quest 5 sometime next year. Once we're done with this game and Heroes, like, the next Dragon Quest playthrough will be 5. 5 and then 6. Shark Raven defeated. But yeah, again, nice use of a shortcut. I was really worried I was gonna have to go all the way back through that cave. This game has my back. You hit that one, and Jessica, you get the... Actually, no, whoa, hold up. Yeah, attack that one. Attack the bunny corn. You attack the slime. Use crack on the raven. I mean, I think the ravens are so weak they die in one hit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I probably put too much thought into that. Group of enemies defeated. Honestly, I think my most anticipated game is probably Armed Fantasia, but we know nothing about, like, when that will come out. Other than, like, a 2025 window, which was from a while ago. That's how empty it is with, like, game releases. Because, like, as much as I like the remasters, like, they're remasters. So, like, I wouldn't say they're most anticipated. I wouldn't really count them. I mean, you could count them, but I wouldn't. Other than that, obviously, like, FF7 Rebirth Part 3, whatever it's going to be called, but, like, we don't have a day for that because we just got Rebirth. Also, we need Dragon Quest 12. I need Dragon Quest 12 Flames of Fate so bad. Please, more info on it. I know we just got Dragon Quest 3 Remake, and we're going to get the 1 and 2 remakes, but at least give me something on Flames of Fate, please. I'm dying. Crap. I can't help but chuckle every time I hear crack. It's just so funny. Alright, we're finally in a town. Ah, good old Reeve. Resting a while or staying the night at an inn will fully restore your HP and MP. If you find yourself the worse for wear after a bruising battle, head to the nearest inn to relax. That said, staying in an inn is definitely not a cure for death. Yeah, Dragon Quest is a traditional game where you have to, like, revive them. Oh, this music is so nice. The soundtrack has the potential to be, like, one of the best in the franchise in a hot minute. Like, the music in this franchise, it's just been in such a dry spell. Dragon Quest, like, as a series, is probably, like, one of my least favorite OSTs on average. There are some soundtracks, like, I think, there are some soundtracks I like, but, like, for a while, like, as a franchise, it's, like, probably the weakest soundtrack in any game I can think of. And mostly because it's been very samey. Because they've used the same arrangements, like, for, like, almost 10 years now, other than this game, but, you know. Like, I mean, Dark Prince is comprised of, like, every arrangement in that game is from another Dragon Quest spin-off, or, like, it's an arrangement from another Dragon Quest spin-off. And Dragon Quest 11 is, like, 90% of its soundtrack is unoriginal. You have to promise you'll kill lots and lots of monsters. They got my mom and dad. Don't worry, I'll save you. I'll help your mom and dad. What's this? Oh, that was just talking to the kid again.